Support for the Idaho Matters podcast is brought to you in part by University of Idaho, Idaho's only Carnegie R1 classified research university. Our Carnegie R1 designation recognizes the discoveries we make that help our forests thrive. It means we're creating more doctors and doing real research to strengthen cybersecurity for Idaho businesses, our energy sector, and every Idahoan. More at go.uidaho.edu/Idaho-is-Idaho.
Boise State Public Radio and Duck Club Entertainment present the Charlie Hunter Trio.
Charlie Hunter Trio, everybody.
Wednesday, March 18th at the Shrine Social Club in Boise. Blending jazz, funk, blues, and rock, Hunter is a guitarist, producer, and bandleader who will present his unique finger-picking technique on custom hybrid guitars. Tickets are available now at theduckclub.com.
As America turns 250 years old this year, many are reflecting on our country's past. So we wanted to take a closer look at Idaho's history, which reflects the breadth of the American experience. Discovering more about the places we see and touch in our daily lives can create deeper connections with our home and our community. So we're taking a deep dive into the history of Boise, one small piece at a time, with our America 250 Short Histories of Boise project. Each Monday on Idaho Matters, we'll bring you a snapshot of a small corner of our capital city and its unique past. So today, we'll explore Chinden Boulevard. Driving down Chinden Boulevard in Garden City, it can be hard not to notice the big changes that have come over the past decade, as it's become a corridor of chic breweries, wineries, even coffee shops. But what might not be so obvious to the everyday happy hour attendee is how this area looked before Garden City was founded. And where did the name Chinden Boulevard come from? Well, it may surprise you to learn that at the turn of the 20th century, this area functioned as Boise's vegetable patch. Many of the gardeners were members of Idaho's Chinese community, which was significantly larger at the time than it is today. The name Chinden emerged in the early 1950s, the result of a contest to rename Garden City's Main Street. The winning suggestion, Chinden Boulevard, merged the words Chinese and garden, paying homage to a history that stretches back to Idaho's territorial beginnings. Chinese immigrants began arriving in Idaho in large numbers in the 1860s following the discovery of gold in the Boise Basin. The gold rush drew prospectors from around the world. Chinese men made up a significant portion of the mining workforce and also found employment in supporting industries like farming. By 1870, Chinese immigrants made up almost 30% of Idaho's total population. Their labor and cultural contributions shaped communities across the region, even as they faced systemic discrimination and racial violence. The Chinese Exclusion Act of 1882 was the first federal law to ban immigration based on race and ethnicity and denied Chinese immigrants the ability to become U.S. citizens. Hostility toward Chinese immigrants was public and deadly. In 1885, an anti-Chinese convention was held in Boise, and just 1 year later, more than 30 Chinese miners were massacred in Hell's Canyon, just across the border in Oregon. With all these challenges, it's difficult to imagine what life would have been like for Chinese immigrants, but they created thriving communities for themselves in the Boise area and beyond. By 1890, Thomas Davis, one of Boise's original white settlers, and Julia Davis' husband, owned much of the land along the river in what is now Garden City. For years, he leased large tracts of his land to Chinese farmers. The area became known for its neat rows of fruit trees and vegetable beds. Chinese gardeners not only marketed produce locally, but also regionally. In Boise and in the surrounding area, they delivered fruits and vegetables door-to-door daily to residential and retail customers, first by horse-drawn wagon and later by truck, giving rise to the term truck gardens. The Chinese gardens declined after World War I, but gardens along Boise River remained into the mid-20th century. Throughout much of this period, the Louis family operated the Louis Gee Garden and maintained a strong presence in the Boise area. Their hard work exemplifies the entrepreneurial spirit that has shaped many American communities. Facing significant barriers, the success and perseverance of the Louis family and other Chinese gardeners of the Treasure Valley form a truly American story, though it is one that is often overlooked. For more information on the history of Boise's Chinese community, check out the Boise City Department of Arts and History's excellent City Steps tour, Remembering Chinatown. The America 250 Short Histories of Boise project is brought to you in collaboration with the City of Boise's Department of Arts and History, with support from Boise State University's History 502 class and music provided by the City of Boise's cultural ambassador, the Boise Philharmonic. The music, John Williams' Liberty Fanfare, was recorded by the Boise Phil in 2025. Thanks so much for listening to this episode of Idaho Matters. And for quick news of the day, start your mornings with our podcast. It's called The Connector, Idaho Daily News. And you can also listen to Boise State Public Radio podcasts, including Idaho Matters, on YouTube.